What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers. And we are going to pick up today with our Anatomist run. Financially, supply-wise, we are in good shape. However, we lost a bro in the last episode. And we are a bit battered and a bit damaged. We picked up a sweet weapon. We also picked up a permanent injury. It's the way it goes, guys. Some things are just going to be permanent. Some things you just can't reload the save on. Whew. So we've got a hole. We got a hole we got to dig ourselves out of just a little bit here. I'll go ahead and repair that. That's going to be worth selling. We're in a small hole, but it's not... I've been in worse and tighter spots in Battle Brothers, and I think we can get this done. What we're going to do is we're going to travel from Hikmah back to Al-Hazif. There's nothing to it. We've got to fulfill 4 more contracts in the city-states, and we need to take a little bit of time to heal. So the travel's going to help. There's no contracts in Hikmah for me. All there is an arena, and we've been having terrible luck. For some reason, the game at day 36 thinks we should be fighting sword masters in the arena. One of the most impossible fights, even when you have really high-level, powerful bros. It's a fight you could take 20 times and still not win. Kind of unbelievable. But, I don't know what that's about. I don't know what threshold, magic threshold I crossed exactly to give the game the perception that that's where I'm at. We are nowhere near there. We've got dudes, I think, still in, like, padded leather. We've got dudes literally wearing stitched nomad armor. And the game's like, here's a sword master. Have fun. Yeah, clearly we're not going to be able to deal with that. Happy to have made it here before nightfall. That's pretty nice. In case there's a man here we want to hire. We have had terrible luck keeping alive our Manhunter characters. And I'm kind of tempted just to keep going with that and see if the curse continues. Especially because they're kind of cheap and we've gotten lucky with their stats. I'm just going to grab the guy who's, 400. It sucks to pay a little bit extra, but I don't mind paying. I'm getting a net. I'm getting a brother. We sell the mace. No big deal. But let's read Hayen's backstory here. He's got quite the backstory. Southern city-states must have enormous reserves of labor to fuel their desert-born economies. While many are born into working tirelessly... Tirelessly? Let me drink a little water here. I just brushed my teeth. And I'm guessing my mouth is full of toothpaste spit. It's kind of gross. Moving on. Viziers. That shouldn't be that hard to say. Some must be coerced into a life of servitude. Hayan was once an ordinary caravan guard, but turned to manhunting nomads who kept trying to ambush his convoys. Finding more profit in the human trade, he stuck with it ever since. For Hayan, the opportunity of working for a mercenary band simply brings in more consistent work than waiting around for some pressed criminal to get antsy about his chains. Let's hire him and hope he doesn't suck. He's swift, which is great, but he's also greedy. So greedy is really bad because it can cause conflicts amongst your bros. And sometimes it's worth getting rid of these dudes. I've kept greedy guys all the way through long playthroughs and never really had many problems. It can cause problems, though. On a background like a Hedge Knight, greedy is very painful because they're demanding, I think, a percentage of loot above and beyond. Let's see, let's equip one of these helmets here. We don't really have much for him, huh? Might want to put him back here with a pike instead, since I don't really have armor to give him. But yeah, the amount that you end up paying is pretty gross. And I'd like to not suffer from that. So the price here for trade goods not bad. Maybe after we do this, we can get ourselves in a position where we can afford to pick up some of those. Linothorax, a damaged one for very cheap. There's an armorer here. Interesting. They have northern armor. Why? Why is that the case? I'm a little confused. I'm not used to seeing the armor in here. A male hauberk is a great pickup. Why are the prices so good here? I'm a little confused. Let's go to the weaponsmith real quick, see what's happening. Yeah, the prices aren't bad. Another thing that happened in the end of the last episode is we picked up finally some bows. So we can get a little ranged action going with this group. It's worth noting. I'm tempted to grab this male something similar to the male halberd. Basically, we ended up grabbing the southern male shirt, and I think we will. It's a bit expensive, but we're gonna pass it on to brother in the front lines, someone like Grump, and then we can pass the patched male shirt into the back here. Actually, you know what? No, there's a little bit of musical armors we need to do. Make sure the dudes in the front have the best armor. And that's it. Prices to sell here. This is worth 90. So the prices here to sell are quite good. We could get rid of the spear. We could get rid of the scimitar. I'm going to sell the three-headed flail. I'm not interested in using it. Going to get rid of some of these helmets. And with that, the mace. Also get rid of the mace. We're min-maxing a little bit here, but we should. I don't need both of these weapons. I'm going to get rid of that and keep the rest. Okay. That's what we had to do. Let's hope this contract is a good one. They want me to go to Krakenland. Tell them we need to be paid more. It's 4 days travel. The thing is, I can take whatever route I want on this travel, and I might be able to cut a day or two off of this. So we haggled. We got up to 2 grand for it. I'll need some time to think about this. Where is Krakenland? How many days do I think it'll take me to get to Krakenland? It'll take a while. What I could do is go to Newark and then take a boat to Krakenland. That would be way cheaper, way faster. I don't hate that because, like I said, I need time to heal and repair. And if I take 1 or 2 fights along the way, I won't be that mad. But I do eventually need to come back here because I've got the ambition to fulfill. But maybe we'll just have better luck. I'm going to take this. This will count towards our goal. It allows me to travel and repair. It does all the things I just mentioned. And we desperately need those things. So let's get to traveling. We're just not getting lucky in terms of contracts. We needed them to be like, hey, here's 3 contracts, a 1 skull, a 2 skull, another 1 skull. And then we could knock this out very quickly, but that's just not the way the cookie is crumbling. And we're going to follow the road here all the way to Newark. Hoping that something comes and tries me. 6 Ifrits is not a lot of Ifrits. We can go and take these dudes on. And I'm very curious to see what type of crafting supplies we get from them, what type of potion we're going to get from the Ifrits. So this is your first time seeing Ifrits. They're a pretty cool enemy that was added in the last DLC. Or the one before last, I guess I should say. So here they go. They're going to merge together, some of them. Into a slightly bigger version. That's what they do. They're armored. Yeah, this sucks. We need to get in here and just like beat them. Willibald is a spear user. The thing that's... yeah, this is not going well. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when you fight Ifrits, you got to kill them. You can't damage them here, damage them there. They have to die. Otherwise, they merge together, and all the damage you did becomes wasted. Another good strat is to isolate them. Like this one stepped off by itself, which is kind of unusual. I don't think I've ever seen them do that. And they hit pretty hard, too, as we're seeing. I thought 3 of them made 1. So I'm kind of shocked that they're not merging into a tier 2 guy. And we did get one of the crafting ingredients. Also, they can throw. I think the big ones can throw. Pole maces are good here. Blunt weapons being very good. Our maces have a spot to shine here. Formation's a little wonky, huh? It's because we're trying to use throwing weapons, but check that out. They threw and they didn't land, thankfully. We've got quick hands here. Boom. We can step in. It's a little dangerous. But I think we can handle it. Step in here, better surround. Alright, just let me go first, man. Alright, here we go. Come on, Grump. Oh, they're not going yet. We might get a chance to take these out before Grump has to feel their wrath. But this is very weird behavior. Normally you don't split this easily for you, in my experience. Yeah, they put themselves back together. That's what we didn't want. Can we stun Ifrits? I don't think so. This guy's got to go. This guy's got to go. Step in. Okay, not too bad. But letting them merge together because of all the misses that we had was pretty awful. But we're going to get a better surround here. We're not going to be able to swing. We don't have quick hands on Alexander yet. Good hit. Jump in there. Another hit I'm happy to take. Erling here, still healing up. And as you see, whenever you kill a... I'm going to call him a level 2 Ifrit. They split, and all you've really killed is one level 1 Ifrit. So in large numbers, these guys can be kind of brutal. I would say against shields and maces, that's probably your best bet. Their ranged attacks, you can kind of... They're not going to be that effective. You can sort of just sit back and relax. Can't switch. And that's one of their scarier attacks. And you just isolate them. You isolate them until you get to a point where usually all they have left is a tier 3. They're pretty scary, but when they're alone, they're not that bad. You surround them and you kill them. This is pretty bad, though. The armor piercing on that's a lot heavier than I thought it would be. Yeah, they gotta go. Grump cannot be allowed to fall. Step here, that way we can not block here to maybe get the kill here. Nice, and Grump defended himself and got the kill. Not having rotation hurts, but here we go, the Potion of Stone Skin. With this potion, a common man may take on the aspect of that most frightful of foes, the Ifrit of the southern deserts. Gain the Devil's Stone Skin and laugh at your foes as they break their weapons upon you. Side effects may include itchiness. So, turn skin hard and stone-like, granting 20 points of natural armor. That's super dope. And then we also picked up the Sulphurous Rock, which is a crafting item. They also drop stuff that's just super valuable. Oh, this is 10 nomads together? You sneaky rats. Almost went over there to attack. That would not have been all that wise. Here with Aerosol, I'm going to grab Underdog, I think. As a two-hander, that's something I want him to have. Also, reach advantage would be fine. Yeah, he doesn't have the ability to get Battle Forged yet. Let's get that melee skill pumped. Happy that he no longer has his big chest wound that was lowering his stats. That was pretty bad for him. Let's take the 3 in fatigue as well as... I mean, all the other rolls here are pretty bad. I might just grab a 3 in resolve. We got to get him up to 50. That's my marker. Alexander here. Pretty pitiful ranged character at this point, but he'll get there. At least to the point where he can use a gun, which is what I really want him to do. And then here as well, if this was a 4, I would take it. It's not, however. I'm going to take... Considering a little initiative, these guys, some of these dudes are going to have to be light armor bros. And because of that, they're going to be using Overwhelm and Dodge and other types of defensive stuff. I'm going to grab the melee defense buff here. He's got really good natural melee defense and range defense. That's very good. With his high initiative, light armor, the stuff that he's currently got, I'm going to grab Overwhelm on him. And I don't want to commit him to being a bowmaster or anything like that. I think he's going to end up being a crossbow and firearms master. I think we're going to end up getting dodge and probably nimble as well on him. So he's going to be a dodge and nimble bro. And then Wilhelm here. Really poor defensive rolls. Take the 3. Take the 3. Take the 2. I think that's all we can do there. It's about as good as we're going to get. Also, star in initiative. Another bro that wants to be a nimble dodge type bro. He already has quick hands. We didn't have quick hands on Alexander. That's what we should have got on him. Looking back. But that's okay. I'm not mad at it. I kind of just want to get overwhelm on him as well. Having a couple stacks of that. We're a little bit all over the place, but it's not terrible. Will these dudes split up? I'm not going to chase them into the desert. I'll happily take a fight near the road, but I'm not going to chase them. These guys are going to get got, though. You came too close. You flew too close to the sun. Because they're still kind of on my way. And we can hope to get a little bit of good loot. And experience. The experience is what's the most important right now. And I'm sure most of you would agree. I saw a couple comments talking about the value gained or lost from certain fights. And it's kind of a nuanced discussion that I wanted to have in Battle Brothers. It's like about asking yourself, what is the most important thing in Battle Brothers? And it's experience. It's experience on your bros, in my opinion. It's the one thing you almost can't pay for. It's the one thing that takes time. Time perhaps being the most valuable resource in Battle Brothers. Happy to get that weapon out of here. So sometimes you take a fight where you lose a bro, or you lose, I don't know, an opportunity of some kind, and you have to take the hit. That's really bad. I didn't even look at his HP. But bleeding from this weapon is pretty bad. Grunt needs to get the hell out of there. If he dies here, it's totally my fault. We've got to get him out. I was talking and not playing. That sometimes happens. And these misses are going to make me regret it. And I can't even shoot. And I step here, get this shot. Erling has not landed a lot of shots. That kill was clutch. Let me finish this before I finish my thought. That's huge. We needed that. We needed him to go. Went for the stun and got it. Now he's going to bleed. If we can kill them before the next turn, I think we're fine, aren't we? The bleeding damage won't get him. It's hard to remember sometimes. Do we have... Who has our bandages? He can't use it on himself, I don't think. Neither the character using the skill nor the patient may be engaged. I don't remember if he can use it on himself. But we should if we can. Because we will otherwise bleed to death. Alexander does not have quick hands. We take the shots and hope to get lucky. Yeah, that's 4 in a row there. Step in. Switch to the mace. Sucks. I'm turning every one of these fights into like a life or death situation for this squad, and it just doesn't have to be that way. We're getting a little unlucky, but it's not anything I really need to complain about. Just watch the rolls, man. The rolls tell all. We're not gonna waste any more ammo on this dude. Nice. We just needed one roll like that, and it's over. And for our trouble, perhaps worth food, gold, stuff to sell. Okay. And, you know, I really like the Sipar shields on brothers who can afford to carry them. And by afford, I mean their fatigue is good enough to carry them. Alright, now we travel. Go to Newark. The game will pretty much lead me in the most efficient way to get there, and that's traveling by road. And it's really just Grump that needs to be healed. Could even consider taking him out of the front line. Might as well stop here along the way. See what they have that's cheap. Could make a little money here, but not much. So instead, we're just going to keep on keeping on. Might as well check the hires, see if a random oath taker has decided to come by and offer his services for very, very, very cheap. But yeah, the original point that I was trying to make is that sometimes it's okay in Battle Brothers to take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You just got to know when it's happening and when to do it. We're going to buy the amber there also. And we're going to buy the bread. And we're going to buy a stack of tools. And we're going to buy some bandages. I think that was all good. And if we get to a place where we have to sell, we will. Who am I going to give the potion of strength to? Oh, what's it called? Potion of stone skin? Who am I giving that to? Bluebell, possibly. He's a brother I want to be very tanky. Could end up being a good taunt bro. Just like Lucian. Honestly, I don't even know whether or not you can give a single brother multiple potions. I don't think I've tried that. But if we're going to do it, we need to, like, decide and pull the trigger because we're going to be sick, and we need to get that sickness out of our system. Alexander's going to be quite the good bro, but he doesn't really need the armor. Hayan really hasn't earned anything yet. Maybe we give this to Lucian here, or maybe we give this to Bluebell. I think we give it to Bluebell. Give him 20 points of natural armor. I don't even know what that looks like. We'll have to see in-game what that looks like. But now we travel. Where are we going? What's the name of the place? Kraken something? Krakenland. Get me to Krakenland for 280. And just like that, done. So that was why we did this. It was very much worth it. Spend the 280. Don't spend like 2 days on the road. And now we're in a different part of the world where we can finally get some contracts going. Disown Noble. Would love to get a raider at some point. There's a lot of stuff we'd love to do. The Barber. Wait. Willibald. This has been bothering me. It's just, what kind of bald will you be? I consider this bald. I consider this bald. Though those are definitely more of lifestyle choices. I gotta say, I think in this modern day and age, if you're going bald, you go all the way. A lot of good haircuts. That's the Vin Diesel look. And we'll even keep the goatee. But that had to happen. There you go. Willibald the Bald had to be bald. And you know what, while we're here, let's just take a look at all of our bros, what they look like. To get a little point of reference. This is what I feel like. Shay Teasy. We've got Aerosol here. Wilhelm Throat Slash looking like a badass. Bluebell looking real blessed. Alexander, sweet beard. Rashid looking like somebody's dad or uncle who just stab a dude. Leonhard, the only like beard hair combo that works like this. I would not get this hair on literally anyone except for a dude that had that beard in this face. I mean, look at it. It's awesome. And then Han, whoa, got the Adonis face with the early gray. I'll take it. If you guys know who Sexy Yama is, he's a UFC fighter. He's got like gray hair right now, and that's like almost exactly what he looks like. The dude has golden skin. It's kind of crazy. What are the prices like here to sell? They're okay. They're not bad. They don't want our amber, but they could potentially want our other stuff. 18 on a wooden shield is how I'm judging. If this was 1920, I would sell in a heartbeat. It'd be a no-brainer. The spices, I mean, we just make a cool, what is that, 87 crowns off of that, but they're rebuilding. Let's see about this contract first. It's another travel. They want me to go back to Al-Hazif. We need to be paid more. And this isn't bad, because it's going to send us exactly back to where I want to go. And we can use the same little boat trick we just used. We cover this massive distance. We just argued for more cash. And then we can go back to Al-Hazif and do the circuit we just did all over again. It's a little boring. Maybe we'd see what this 3 skull contract's all about. Oh my god. Okay. No thank you. No thank you. So, the game has backed us into a corner, effectively. I'm going to sell the spices while I'm here, because we're not going to be in the north for a while. And I'm also going to sell some of this loot, because the loot's probably not going to get much better down south. I'm going to even sell one of these two-handed sights. I like to have the cash in the bank. Could pick up this amber for not terrible prices. Not great either, but not terrible. Nothing in the marketplace that I need to have. This is probably worth it to pick up the amber. And just cross our fingers that we're going to make our cash back on it. We got good prices on these. Oh, it even tells you, that's right. So it'll tell me whether or not I'm making the money or losing the money. Yeah, let's take it. We've got nothing else going on. We're at the mercy of the game. I accept this contract. We go back now. All the advance we just made, we lose, but we make it up in time. And we travel. Entering Newick, it isn't long until Wilhelm Throatslash is bothering the locals. He's slapping buckets out of their hands and kicking women into the mud. When an old man confronts him, the sellsword draws out his weapon. Other peasants beg that you put a stop to this at once. No, we're not going to rob people. You need to stop this, Wilhelm. It reflects badly on the company. I don't care if you get dissatisfied. As Wilhelm Throatslash, remember this guy's a murderer. As Wilhelm raises his weapon on high, you grab him by the forearm and bring it back down. He swings around, looking at you sternly. The cowering old man backs off, soon collected by caretakers that shuttle him back inside before he gets himself hurt. A few other peasants linger around, watching with keen interest. You tell the sellsword to back down. He's paid to fight who you deem he should fight, not a bunch of peasants who are minding their own. As Wilhelm glances around, you realize you've left him no out that will save face. Oh my god, this is a Will Smith situation. In his eyes, there is a look that says he's about to kill you. It'd be the end of him, but he'd go out with his suicidal pride intact. But the look fades, and embarrassment and humiliation take its place. He sheathes his weapon, spits, and remarks that he was only having some fun. Yeah, save it for when you're paid to do it, homie. I thought about talking for a minute about the Will Smith, Chris Rock situation. I have nothing new to add that you guys haven't probably already heard, if you even care about it at all. And I wouldn't blame you if you don't. Hollywood stuff's a little weird. I'll say the one take on it that I haven't heard too many people espouse is how bad it is to hit a comedian in particular. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Will Smith hit Chris Rock over a joke that Chris Rock told about his wife. It wasn't even that great of a joke. It wasn't even that mean of a joke. Their relationship is kind of weird. Will Smith probably felt like he was defending his wife, probably felt like he was defending his own pride really more than anything, because people have been making fun of him for years about their weird, I don't know, sexual proclivities. Not going to go into that. Doesn't really matter. Don't really care. But the interesting thing to me, the thing that I don't like about the whole situation, is that Will Smith got away with hitting a comedian who is not only like a famous, respected comedian, but comedians themselves are almost like sacred cows. They're like something you shouldn't hit. They're like journalists in a way. They have the kind of special ability to speak truth to power. And when power gets up on stage and then slaps the comedian, even though the comedian himself is a person in power, it can be, it's kind of, to me, it's anti-American. Wherever you live in the world, you might also feel like it's anti-Canadian, anti-Mexican, anti-German, wherever you're coming from watching this. It's not, we need comedians. We need comedians to make fun of people like Will Smith, to make fun of our politicians, to make fun of other people. And whenever physical violence can be done to them, anytime they open their mouths, they'll be scared to speak that truth that we all kind of need to hear. And I that's what I took away from that, is that nothing happened to him. He got up 10 minutes later and accepted an award. You know, I don't like that. I would hate to see in America, especially journalists getting hurt. I'm sure that happens sometimes. Drunk dudes get up on stage and knock them out. But it shouldn't be the norm. That's how I feel about it. And also, yeah, it's the same kind. To me, it almost goes for journalists as well. That same kind of feeling. Like, I might not like a story that a journalist talks about or writes, or I might think they're even being dishonest or disingenuous. But the sanctity of what journalists do is so important that we have to protect them at all costs from physical violence. And yeah, that was my big takeaway from it. I didn't like that there was no repercussions. Maybe there will be in the future, but I didn't see anything yet. But anyway, that's my hot take. Can't let them get hit. We need to be paid more for this. He says nope. Alright, I'll accept your contract because you didn't give me a choice. Quickly check this stuff. They got a very expensive assassin that we don't want. I'm just happy to be getting any work here at all. Check, check, check. We've got some money. I was really hoping there might be a handgun in here for us that maybe we could get a good price on. And the price for amber shards is okay. Let's see, maybe after this contract, if they like us a little bit more, maybe they give us a little bit better of a price. Did I check that marketplace? I did, but or maybe I didn't. I was just kind of absent-mindedly talking. Pretty cheap Southern Mail shirt. Pretty cheap tools. I'm going to buy a set of tools. I'm going to buy a little bit of rice. Okay, let's go handle this mission. Happily, it's not very far away. Outlaws and cutthroats. Let's do it. It's a 12 versus 11. Pretty fair fight. Nice. Hitting one of those was definitely lucky. I wasn't expecting to hit either at 16% chance. And I went for the cutthroat in particular because his armor was worse. The weapon clearly on the Outlaw is scarier. But there's a much better chance we get a kill there. Our archer is just plain suck currently. Especially when you consider what they're fighting against. We're going to step back here. Make them a little concave. If they want to step in, they're going to have to get in there. We have quick hands on Bluebell, but he doesn't have anything to throw. Shields up. Erling, man, I need you to start making some plays. I'll stay in it. Would be great to get 2 kills on the opening salvo. I don't think we will if we whiff that attack, and we did. Okay, 2 kills, a little bit of wavering. The odds May they be ever in your favor. We're going to step forward with Bluebell. He's very tanky. I was going to make a concave, but I changed my mind. I think having him shield wall, stone skinned, high HP, fully intact armor up front against these dudes is going to be more valuable. And then let the AI figure this out. This is a bit of a puzzle here. He's not easy to confront here. This weapon goes around shields, I do believe. Try to destroy my Sipper shield. Not a great move. It's going to take minimum 2 attacks to even land to do that. Grump's in a little bit better shape. That was a great hit, Hayen. Starting strong in his career as a battle brother. Leonhard does not have... Oh, I was about to say he doesn't have quick hands, and then I immediately kind of forgot and tried to use him as if he had quick hands. Shoot here. Hope to hit anything. Erling, man, what is your stat? You have 74 range skill, and I find he's missing a lot. I feel like he's missing a little too much. That was nice. That's going to help Leonhard down here greatly. See if we can put some pain on him. We were not able to. Step in, go for that. Lucian brings out the mace. A stun there would have been clutch. We're going to shield wall stun. We didn't get it, but we very well could have. And making him run was pretty great, too. Alright, we step in there. This is a good spot. We've got multiple lanes of attack. Guns loaded to shoot these two. I think we're in a good spot pretty much all over. I think only Alexander maybe is in a weird position. He landed it. And we got stunned and crushed. Feels bad, man. This fight's no problem. This fight I'm not worried about. It's this situation here. We just keep whiffing. Go for the decapitation. I'll say, please don't whiff. We took his armor. That was great. The chance here to hit is just so much higher. Sucks that we didn't get it. Nice. Step in on that dude. Nice. We need him to waver. Would have liked that kill. I'm going to step in here with Rashid. Step in there, hoping to make him run, and he did. There's a chance there we were stepping into a really crappy surround for a guy with an axe. And instead it worked out for us. Very good. Only one dude still left fighting. And we'll go for an aim shot. There's almost no chance we get a kill with one shot. Would like to catch him just for maximum value. This guy's gonna run. And it's over. Very nice. And a level for Hayen, we'd love to see it. Lots of cash, more trading goods, more than a full stack of tools, a full stack of ammo, food, just a lot of supplies. Excellent. I was going to say the payday for this was very small, but the rewards from the fight itself were quite good. Perks here on Hayen. Let's just get him Colossus as we do. And then right off the bat here, rough. I'll take the 3 in melee defense. I'll take the 3 in resolve. He's another bro who looks like he could be a decent hybrid. I'm going to grab this 4 in range skill. It doesn't feel good yet. It's not good yet. But we're hoping it will be. Got a better helmet for him. Could hook him up with a better weapon and a shield. But I think he's okay. Could give him like a scimitar and a... He's probably just better as a backliner for now. Let's get back to Al-Hazif. Nice, we've got another contract done for the city-states. I think now we head back up to Hikmah. Right where we started. We went in some crazy, weird Battle Brothers loop. And with nothing to do here at nighttime, it's time to travel. If we get there at the right time, we can get a good arena fight, hopefully. Give me some hyenas, give me some serpents, give me a couple outlaws or something like that that we can fight. Then we do another contract, hopefully. Okay. This is not a fig tree, it's a spider. The alchemists blessed their learned hearts, call them Webknechts, which is a silly northern name. In truth, they're spiders. Unfortunately for you, a boot will not be sufficient this time around for 8 of them. Oh god. We expect important guests for this bout, so everything is set up for you to die proper bloody this time, got it? And if you can't do that, then have your lot dispatch their opponents in the most spectacular way to please the cloud. Oh my god. My tongue stumbling continues. Please the crowd. Do that and I'll hand you a proper piece of gladiator gear on top of the coin. Okay. This is one that I think is very interesting. 8 Webknechts can be dangerous. Against the right brothers, they can't do anything. This is an easy fight. But if you start getting dragged down, you'll wish you weren't in this fight. Aracel might be a brother for this. The two-handed scimitar is deadly. Also just having shields. But what they're going to do is... We don't have quick hands yet on Lucian, so throwing weapons might be a little garbage. I think we just stick with the mace. Who else? Shayteezy probably comes in here. He lost his shield. Let's give him a regular shield here. I think Shayteezy comes in. I think Lucian comes in. And then who else were we using? Grump. Grump is looking a little rough these days. He could probably still carry the day against some spiders, though. We also brought in Bluebell last time. I love the triple mace squad. He's got quick hands and no throwing weapons. That's kind of trash. Man, I want to get Aracel in here. I think he one-shot spiders. So let's maybe take Bluebell out. Try Aracel. There's nothing saying we can't try this fight a couple times, see how it goes. We probably have better armor to give, kind of. Before we go in, let's sell at the marketplace. Ah, here we go. Look at the prices on Amber here. This is what we were looking for. And just like that, we're in the money. With decent loot. I'll sell this two-handed Saif. We need to repair the other one before we sell it. And we are loaded, man. It's nice to get into the trading game finally. It took a little while, but we're getting there. And then before we go... Wait, was that a good piece of armor? No. No. I was gonna say, give me a gun, man. Give me a cheap gun. Don't take that out of context either. There's so many good weapons here. Men for hire, no. Alright. Should have scoped out the place before we started. But I think that's it. I think we go into this. Let's do it. Potentially a tough fight. If we can kill them quickly and overwhelm them, easy fight. If we start getting surrounded and then webbed up, terrible, horrible fight. Like, this weapon is a one-shot kill on these dudes. And just like that, we sort of set the tone. But we whiffed there, and I think it's just mace time now. Let them get their little surrounds. Yeah. Trapped in a web is a pretty powerful debuff. And I think our bros are just gonna be trapped in webs. We just need to accept that and try to get the kills where we can. We've set up like a 2v1 here and a 2v1 here, and that's who we're gonna be going for. He's dead. He's going to bleed out. He's dead. He's going to die. Next turn. But God, this sucks. Getting poisoned. And they're just not going to miss their attacks. God, okay. Yep, let's get out of our webs. Beautiful. We just need to survive now. We need to fade a couple of these attacks. Ugh. 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 They're landing all of their attacks and we're missing about half of ours. But if you're curious what poison does, it's 5 hit points a turn. I think we might just be screwed here. Yeah, and we're dead. Let's give the spiders a satisfaction. We started off strong with a kill. But yeah, we're going to get wrecked. I had a feeling it might go that way. But what could also happen, let's go to the auto-resolve, is that we get a couple kills and they start to rout. Handgun might also be a consideration here. Look at this beautiful blob. And once again, Shayteezy misses both of his attacks. With the ranged at, you know, decent chances. Alright, I'm gonna quit this one. I'm not feeling it. We are going to load back in. I want to try the handgun. I think that might be fun. Maybe over Shayteezy. Let's get Erling in here. Let's take that off. Get you that. And this is also worth it to switch out the armor a little bit here. Could even consider, I think we have a grenade someone's holding. Yeah, we got a grenade. If we want, we can use that. God, if we just had like a great sword of some variety, or like a long sword. Is that what it's called? The long sword? I think so. We'd be fine. Oh, I didn't even realize Lucian's armor is this damaged. I should have switched his armor out too, for sure. We wait. AI is being very tricksy. Let's see how good they do at stopping my attack. I don't think any of them can reach Erling. They can. Alright, we reload. That was an experiment there. They 100% could reach us. So what I needed to do there was step back one. If they get onto me before I can fire a single shot, we've lost. The point of taking Erling is to get that early gunshot. We could step in. It just depends on the formation they make. Step here, pass. Step here, go for the forfer. Yeah, that already makes it, like, not worth. God, that's so bad. Here we go. We're not going to get a chance to shoot again. And the movement made it so that we can't reload. Okay, the bleed's going to kill him. Erling has quick hands. I think we go for the hit. We got to get that off of us. Okay, 2 down, really 3 down from the bleed here, the cut artery. Make them use their webs. Man, they're going on Erling. Makes sense. That's what I would do. AI being smart. Nice. Now we break free ourselves. Try to get some of that defensive ability back. We had odds to hit there that were pretty decent. At least one of those attacks. We had to free him. Oh my god. 4 in a row? Oh man. This fight's over. I mean, we got dudes that are gonna die. And because we're webbed, we don't do any damage. I mean, using four abilities and not getting the good result was a death sentence. We'll play it out here because no one's died yet, but they're about to. Break free here. And there's nothing for it. Erling is just going to die. Man. Okay. The handgun might not be the way. It looked tempting, but it would look way better if we get a huge shot on the first go. But without that, it looks terrible. I think Shay might still be the best character to bring in here. And maybe instead of a mace, just go for the swords. A little bit better chance to hit. Still decent damage. Could even go Sipper Shield for a little bit better melee defense. Alright, wish me luck. I didn't expect to be taking this long. I figured we'd try one or two times, but it was pretty rough. Missing our opening a... Alright, we have to step in. We can't not step in. Make a bit of a front. They're going to get the surround. They're going to get all the webs. But killing one of them on the first turn is like a necessary thing, and we didn't do anything. God, that's so bad. Come on. Come on. Good, good. JTZ holding. Aerosol, not so much. Alright, he's dead. No, we're just gonna die. Man, I guess I just underestimated the power of this fight, and I overestimated the ability of our brothers, because we are getting crushed by 8 Webknechts. I know we can do this, we just need a little bit of luck. I think this is a situation where we need more luck than I was giving us credit for. We need to get a kill on the first hit with our cleaver. We could really use our throwing weapons to do a little damage here. Could even consider putting Lucian's throwing weapons in his hands in the beginning. Try to guarantee maybe 2 kills. Because that thing is dead now. And if he had a throwing weapon, this thing would be probably dead as well. So that'd be 2 kills right off the rip. Then it's a 6 versus 3, and I like our odds much better there. And I hate how easily they're bypassing. my shields. And I used both my turns there to try to get out of the webs, and they both failed, so... Feels bad, man. So that's 3 down, but look at that massive hit. And he's just dead. He's just going to die from the poison. If he doesn't get hit, and he will. He will get hit. We shield wall, but getting out of the web would probably be just as good defensively. And he's poisoned. I'm pretty sure you can die from poison. Yeah, you can. Oh my gosh. Let's go, let's go. I'm not defeated yet. This would be so great for the advancement of our anatomist run. Ah, I forgot to switch the ranged weapon over. God dang it. Once again, grenade also, I mean, look at this blob. We could just start with a grenade in our hand. There might also be some merit to just running and trying to stretch them out, stretch the formation out. Alright, he's dead as well. They're both going to die to their bleed, I think. You know what we really need? As I'm thinking this. No, I'm not going to quit it yet. Let's fight it out. Let's fight it out. We're definitely screwed, but let's, for the love of the game, fight it out. That definitely made us screwed. Let's free our boy so that he can shield wall, protect himself. The poison's getting him, though. Jesus. They're hitting a little harder than I remember. Let's load up. You know what we need is spears. I don't know if I have any, though. I might have one. A spear wall would be great versus these guys, but I only have one. I'm honestly thinking that the boar spear might be better than the heavy southern mace, as crazy as that is. And maybe even like someone like Willowbolt might be a better option here than Aerosol. Although he looks like a guy who wants to run away. Trying different strategies. Okay. Let's try. Man, the grenade, too. It's just the grenade is such a... It costs us money. It costs us money, so I'm hesitant to use it. But maybe we use it. Let's try. We're kind of going nuclear with this. If I step here and throw here, I mean, that's massive damage. Quick hands doesn't work for shields. We step back. Now, they're not locked in here, but I think the damage was worth it to get the huge blob instead of them, you know, spreading out and surrounding us. So now they're vulnerable to being killed. Their armor's completely gone. What we do now is just try to take the best hits we can. And the spear is going to suck if we don't spear wall with it. So 2 down. We whiffed pretty hard with Willowbolt. I was about to say, no webs. %93 chance we whiffed. Let's break free. We're two-handing the sword. So we got a little extra damage there. This is our best attempt. Definitely grenade is what we have to thank for that. We're going to free our ally here. Oh, that's right. We ourselves are not free. Let us break free. And the cycle of pain continues. If we fail those, we're just screwed. It's just like we failed that last turn. That was so bad. Hitting him in the head, of all places. Come on, man. Yeah, he's super dead. Damn. This gladiator gear had better be a helmet. This is fun for me, guys. I hope you guys aren't, like, at home watching this just, like, hating life. This is a fun, like, puzzle to figure out. This is supposed to be hard. And like I said earlier at the beginning of our Let's Play, for whatever reason, the game thinks that I'm at some high level right now, and I'm not. I'm literally... The best armor I have is patchwork armor that I'm throwing on my bros. In a feeble attempt. In a quite feeble attempt to survive this. I mean, it's... But this is where spears come in handy. And this is why I was wishing I had 3 of them, because I would just sit here and spear wall. And they would kill themselves on it. But only having 1... I mean, that did almost as much damage as the grenade did. I honestly can't believe Willowbolt didn't close the distance there. Or didn't finish that for us there, but... We landed a grenade and a spear wall, and that's all we did that turn. We did a ton of damage, but we couldn't follow through. And the footwork is going to ruin us there? That sucks. Alright, it's time to perform or die. Those were necessary, but it might not be good enough. Because now that we're webbed, we may not be able to help up here with Shayteezy. Freeing him from the web was great. Make it less likely that they can hit him. He had to land that shot or else he was screwed. We really needed to break free there. Really need to land that shot. This is the closest we've come, though. And that was a risk. Oh my god, we're fumbling in the 4th quarter. Kill the spiders. Just hit them. We're missing, like, pretty decent rolls. Alright, scaring them was clutch. Missing that was terrible. That was huge. That was terrible. We just need a hit there. And a hit here, man, a 47%. We've missed three in a row of those. As we break free and move down to Willowbold, we're not going to jump in on this thing unless we think we can kill it. But we might be able to free Willowbold from his web. The odds of this thing hitting us shouldn't even be that great because it is breaking. As we free Willowbold. And he misses another 50-something% chance to hit. It's okay. In the author voice, but it was not okay. I'm honestly shocked it took that long for us to get that done. But when I really think about it, I guess I'm not shocked. And what we got for this was absolute trash. We got the gladiator harness. Pretty mad about that. There's a sick helmet we could have got. There's a pretty good piece of armor we could have got. I was so tilted I didn't even read that. Sorry, guys. Super tilted. Okay, let's get our bros back in correct positions. Let's also give them their correct armors. Perhaps also their correct weapons. Who's got what? Who's got what? You take that, please. So this is the gladiator harness. It's a decent set of armor. It's low fatigue. You know. Give it to Rashid there. Switch that up there. This is an 80, right? This is an 80. 8 and 8. Got it. Same exact deal. We've got some weaponry that's a little off kilter. You go there. Make sure everyone's got the weapons they're supposed to have. Willowbold. Here. Bluebell was... Give you a dagger. You'll take a dagger as well. Sorry guys, it takes a second to undiscombobulate ourselves. Grump is fine there. Shield here is fine there. On Shay, I don't hate this setup. It's not, I don't think it's what we originally had. Someone missing a weapon. Does someone here have really bad melee skill? They don't, not really. The lowest is Bluebell, which I think is why we had that, and that's where the other dagger went. Boom. Okay, I think that's mostly good. That was quite painful for me, but we got it done. Also, not having Battleforge there was brutal, even though those guys can go through your armor quite a bit. They have really good piercing. Berserk would have been good there as well. Let's get Battleforged. Help him survive. And Willowbold here. I'm going to take a 4 in range defense. I'm going to take a 3 in melee skill. And I'm probably going to take... I mean, he's got such high hit points and fatigue. I'm going to take the 3 in fatigue. Some weird rolls there. Kind of weird choices on my part, maybe. But with that, we've got the cash. Let's do this contract and see if we can maybe get better prices on the trade goods. And they want us to kill beasts. I'll do it, although I'm a little sick of fighting beasts. 30 more crowns for that. Not great. Hunt down what terrorizes you. I shall. We could use a little healing and such right now. Let's go. Let's go. $17. Are you kidding me? This is a tough fight. Let's pull them back to the city. It's not a bad idea to do that. It doesn't really waste our time or anything like that. But look, we've got 2 bros that can barely fight. Oh, man. Where's that regiment going? Come back, homies. I didn't mean to engage there. I think I just misclicked. Fighting them at night is also terrible because all of our throwing weapons and guns and stuff aren't going to be as effective. So this isn't great. Honestly, I think I'm still tilted from the really bad Webknecht fight. Let's take the high ground. We're going to step forward here and spear wall. Pass. Shay really can't even fight. He needs to act more like a ranged guy than anything else. Rashid is going to step in and act as a bit more of a frontliner. Alright, let's see what they do with this. Willibold's okay enough. Especially if we use them to throw. Just fighting them at night was dumb. I meant to click back, kite them for another minute until it became daytime, and then we'd be fine. This is a 6% chance. That's really not all that smart to take that. Just get our pole maces out right now. That was beautiful. And that's what I kind of expected to do to the spiders. And if I'd have kept trying, we probably would have gotten that kind of a result eventually. Same thing, Wilhelm. Let's get your mace out. Spear wall here again. Make a giant no man's land. I'm not prepared to step in and cover the corpses, so we're not going to. The turn that I killed them, I need to be able to advance. The spear wall is doing work. God, I love spears. They made it past, but that was just a matter of time. I'm not upset about that. Beautiful, good hit. High ground giving us that increased chance to hit. We're going to go for the ones that aren't injured. Spread the damage around, freak them out, and be ready to kill them at will and step on them. Oh, they're going up top. Okay. Well, Aerosol might be able to hold up here with a little help from our bros. Nice. Grump. Tank a couple hits for me, homie. They're really loading up the top. There's a lot of them. Crappy miss. Let's go for a stun. Good hit. Didn't get the stun though. We'll go for the kill though. Was hoping we might be able to be a little faster than him, but we're not. Take the 52. Step in. It was risky. He could have stopped me, but he didn't. Now we're going to go up here and take these shots. Down you go. That's a level 2 guy dead. Went for the decapitation. That would have been pretty slick. And we're whiffing some truly critical hits. Anyone who steps here to try to eat this corpse is going to put themselves in a pretty bad spot. Happy it was him. He's injured and he took that turn to hit. These dudes got to go. Stepped in with Lionheart to spread the damage around. Leonhard. Yeah, Yeah, this isn't great. Rashid is being surrounded, and they have so many of them. Really went for the opportunistic hit. Went for the stun there. We have to freak them out. Yeah. We need more kills. These guys down here are not scared yet. Good stun. We needed that. Little decapitation. Okay. Willibald can fight, but he needs to fight in an unfair fight. Boom. We step in with Bluebell. I like that. Oh, that's a boulder. We can't step there. I think we step in here. Start making this fight a little less fair. And we're tired. Okay. Alright, I think we did a lot this turn that we needed to do. Step here. Step here, and I think we've got some good shots. Once we reload. This guy's stunned on a corpse. He's not going to be able to eat. Okay, thank goodness on that one. Yeah, we take the hit. We take the hit. Want to help out down here. We want this guy dead too. A hit there would have been great. I mean, I can go for these. They're kind of low-hanging fruit. It's a little painful. We're missing some of the hits that we really need. I'm going to step in here. I think he can take that. I went for this kill in the hopes of scaring some of these other dudes, and we just whiffed instead. And didn't get any value. Alright, Shay Teasy's out. We'll give him his weapon, but he probably shouldn't fight at all. He might be able to step in here and get some sort of clutch hit at the end. That's what we needed. It scared him. There we go. A little more fear. Good, good. Rashid is who I'm worried about, but he's got enough defensibility to survive. Now, Han isn't damaged at all, so we're going to step in here for the surround. Same here. That's fine. This is fine. Kind of okaying all the moves right now. Nice. 4-man surround. Good. This is not very good. And we could consider stepping in this turn. Don't really have to. I think Grump plus Wilhelm. Oh my god. Let's finish the fight. See what happens. Finish the fight. This is a tough fight, and I think if we take it a lot of times, we get wildly different results. We gotta get up. We gotta go help. Yeah, that's not good. It might be a nothing permanent injury that we can sustain. If he's dead, this is another reload. It's a tough fight, though. Make no mistake. And my blunder... Okay, 2 bros dead is automatic reload for me. That means I messed up horribly. This is not the Goblin City or anything like that. It means I messed up. Engaging them at night the way we did... Terrible. We lost basically all of our advantage. And this video is going to be super long because of this, but This is how we get back in the saddle after not playing Battle Brothers for a long time. I'm not even going to shoot. To reiterate, remember, we've got multiple bros who can barely fight. We're basically doing this as a sort of 10v17. Wow, that's a lucky. I took that one on a flyer. Got our gun. Willowbold needs to step back. We'll send him around. Alright, guys. I mean, we made a gamble with Rashid early on to get a better surround, to make use of his armor, to absorb some of the hits for the other bros. It was a gamble and it didn't pay off. Could consider shield walling there for the double shield wall value. But they may not even really hit me this turn. They might just step in. The AI is going to be smart and they're just going to, what, pass their whole turn? %49% chance on the stun. Start the freak out train, please. Alright, that's 2 wasted attacks there. They made me waste my spear wall. Pretty sneaky, sis. That was super clutch. I'm gonna step here, shield wall. See what they do. Covering the corpse, it's not great because we leave the protection of our back line, but we can start to get more aggressive and push forward. I'm not leaving the high ground. I'll step there. Spear wall did its work. I'll step in here, fill in the gaps. Start to make the line a little bit longer here. That didn't feel great. Our odds of whiffing are pretty high. I'm going to shoot in here. We killed the one I wasn't expecting to kill, but because we have Berserk, we can take another shot here. And that's 2 dead. Now 3 dead. We've got them kind of corralled. But if they start eating, we're going to be in a bad way. That's one of the good things we did the last fight, was we really prevented them from doing this. In this fight, I might be messing up and letting them eat too much. Damn. I was hoping to get a lot of value from that spear wall. The value isn't really in the wasting, or the value isn't so much in the doing of the damage as it is in the wasting of the AI's turn. All the DPS potential they had is gone. And for the stun. Decapitation. Didn't get a ton from the decapitation. I don't think I saw anyone run. I should start maneuvering around now. Missed 2 shots with a spear. That's pretty rare. We're going to shield wall here. Go for the hit. Step in. So this is Willowbold. Willowbold can fight. We'll pass. We'll see what they do. And then Shay Teasy is the perfect guy to just come here and babysit this thing. Nice. Some of them are running. We don't mind that, because what's going to happen is they're going to run, but then they're going to come back, but then they're going to have spent their entire turn not attacking. And that's fine. And we can even step in here now with Rashid for real, without much worry that he's going to get killed. Stepping in here is dangerous, though. Unless I shield wall step in, and then I'm still a little scared. Could go up here and try and take kind of a 2v1, and I think I will. Use him to cover the corpse. Some of these dudes just have to die this turn. We need to... Yeah, that sucks. Don't want them to make any level 3 dudes. Especially the ones we've already put damage into. Alright, we took hits, but they were very evenly distributed. So I'm never mad at that. This guy's gotta go. Okay. Take a good shot here. Not mad, I'm just disappointed. Just disappointed. Just very disappointed. Extremely, extremely disappointed. The whiffs that we just did were so bad. The repercussions of missing those attacks are going to be felt. Some of these dudes are going to eat and survive and grow to hit us. And now, instead of dealing with the ones that are becoming stronger this turn, we're dealing with the same ones we were last turn. And that was a decapitation there. God. Alright, guys. That's about all my tiny heart can take for today. I don't have much time beyond this. I might take this fight off camera, to be honest, just because of the sheer amount of time I don't want to put in this. It's an interesting fight once or twice. It's not an interesting fight 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna get this done. It shouldn't be as hard as it is. We're not in the best spot. I engaged at a bad time. We need to get this done for the sake of our contract. I wish we had more guns. I wish our company was progressing in a different way. But you can't control some RNG and some things. We're just doing the best we can with what we got. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Good Talk Gaming. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, y'all.